Everyone, Demonté 66 checking in. Happy Friday. This is a sober night out video, and this is the outfit for my sober night out. I'm gonna do a quick 360 and a fit check. So we have the docs on, and then the tights. I love these tights so much. Halloween for life. I have an orange and black heart. Speaking of heart bag, beautiful dress, wig on fleek, 360. We have the docs on, and yeah, so I like to do awesome fits like before a night out, and also being aware of where I'm going for my night out, places that don't have a bar right up under my nose, and just other things to do like eat. I'm a foodie. I love to eat, um, and just the night out that I'm going to is the emo night. So that's gonna be awesome. I want to name my favorite bands that are like quote unquote emo or just like alt, because alt's like my thing. Uh, I first fell in love with Fall Out Boy from Under the Cork Tree in '05. I was probably like 9 or 10, and just like mainstream shit, like All American Rejects. Like I love it. I fuck with that shit. It's just a key to my heart, and it helps me forget. Um, and empowers me about my life. Like it helps me forget like what I'm combating and like making it small. Like being called an addict or calling myself that just does not work for me, and does not empower me. And it helps me combat the night better, in my opinion, just day to day stuff. Um, Whether if I became sober that day or a couple of weeks or whatever, that's my own personal journey of recovery. I'm just sharing that, whoever that can help anybody who probably thought the same. And that just helps me empower me to, like, if I am to get, when I do get into encounters of, hey, like, do you want this drink, or do you want a sniff, a whiff, or smoke a woke of something, I'm like, nah, no, because that's going to empower me to say that no. You know what I mean? And I want to remember the night. I want to remember the good times of the night, the people I met. It's not a good feeling to not remember those things. And I want to remember this life and live this life to the fullest. I feel like that's living life to the fullest, in my opinion. Um, just thoughts on clarity, and just remembering to remembering who I am, my inner strength, the creative me that doesn't rely on substances and man-made mumbo jumbo stuff. Like that just clogs my brain and just kind of entraps me in my mind and doesn't empower me. And I'm excited for tonight, and I'm prepared for tonight because I'm telling myself that. Uh, that perception of myself that I can handle that. You know what I mean? I can handle going out and doing normal things. I'm not going to be a hermit inside of my home. You know what I mean? And just like, oh, I can't do certain things because I'm this and that. You know, um, I just go places where I feel safe. You know what I mean? Of course, and not putting myself in situations that are a bit challenging for me. Um, I'm into horror movies. I've been seeing horror movies lately, and just going to the movies, late at night, or just I just like being out at night, you know what I mean, or the day and stuff like that. And there's just other things to do that I consider fun, or I consider fulfilling or relaxing. You know, I do get into meditation before I go out, or just after the night out to like decompress, do some breathing things, because that helps me break that curse that others try to label me as, like an addict, or getting rid of that negative self talk. Because I don't deserve that. I do put that in perspective. I do put that in perspective. I do, the negative to grow from it. And this is part of me growing. The growing pains are going to hurt, etc. And that with the help of others, of course, that see the vision. You know what I mean? And don't make me feel any type of way. That's the thing. Like, I'm not finna have somebody make me feel anything. I know me, that perception of me, I secure that. You know what I mean? spending that time by myself, going out by myself or not, and not feeding into the lies, not feeding into the peer pressure like I did growing up, and normalizing that this is what you do as a guy or a woman to, or who, to, you know what I mean, to suppress things or just drown out, you know what I mean? Because I would go all in, you know? And that's up to me on what that looks like of making my life better, not destroying and just rebuilding my life. And this is part of it, and I'm excited for that. And Ebo night is those nights that I could kick the door down and just, if there's gonna be a mosh pit, I'm down. I'm into mosh pits and stuff like that, and that helps me get my adrenaline rushing. You know what I mean? And just other things, you know. And yeah, so that's gonna be my night out tonight. Going to emo night. More videos to come. I do appreciate the people that have reached out to me and said that my videos like help them. You know, that's what I'm doing this for, to help myself and help others, to empower others, and not feeding into the falsehood of this life or who you're supposed to be or not. Be you, you know, and be that to the fullest, and have that sober night out. If your intuition is telling you that, your body's telling you that, you know, slow down, slow down, you know. That's up to you if you want to pump the brakes. With me, I had to slow down because I cherish this life. I cherish the moments, and I'm going to cherish tonight. I'm going to manifest that. Manifestations. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And I thank y'all for my viewers, my subscribers. More to come. And I love y'all. Demonté 66 checking out.